My name is Aurelie Cormier, and welcome to the Intentional Wellness Parenting Show, where we set an intention to create healing and wellness every living day. Let me ask you, have you felt sometimes that life is just hard? Wonder if I told you that our life is actually meant for joy, fun, and good health. Of course, it doesn't just happen, but the first step to getting there is to believe that good health is possible and to envision what you would love. From there, we can choose the simple health habits that give our minds, bodies, and spirits the nourishment it needs to work well. Over 2 million people in the U.S. will be diagnosed with cancer this year. Between 600,000 and 1 million are preventable. Our genes are not our destiny, yet our epigenetics can be affected by environmental factors. Therefore, the best time to make a difference is now. So let's dive right in. Well, welcome everybody. I'm so glad that you've joined us. We have a great show for you today. My name is Aurelie Cormier. This is the Intentional Wellness Parenting Show on Transformation Talk Radio. And I am so glad that you're going to be with us for the next half an hour as we talk about how you can experience the power to heal your body through Spring Forest Qigong. And I'm so excited because I have a really special guest for you all today named Munira Jiwa. She is a Spring Forest Qigong master teacher. She is a certified Spring Forest Qigong instructor for level 1, 2, and 3. And she also does classes in Calgary, Canada, near where she lives, as well as does online programs. And this may be something that some of you would love to sign up for, because this I just find is a wonderful way to connect with a community of people that really love doing this practice. And it just is such a beautiful way to start your day, or to, in the middle of your day, just to calm yourself down and rejuvenate your energy. So each month I do try to bring on leaders and role models in the healthy habit space to help us to heal from life's challenges. And I'm so honored that Munira has agreed to do this today, as she addresses one of those 4 pillars of health and well-being, which is serenity. And the practice that she's going to share with us today, and she has a lot of experience with, is the healing power of Spring Forest Qigong. It's a 5,000-year-old energetic practice, which was founded by the Qigong masters in China, as they understood the body better over the years, and how energy flows through the body, and then how we can help to help that energy to flow better, so that we can help to reverse or prevent chronic illnesses, or to help the body to heal. And I know for myself, I have had a lot of benefits from this practice. And the thing that gets me really excited about this, though, is that I find that it's also a great way, if we can start in pregnancy, that we can then help our babies to grow healthier in mind, body, and spirit, and infuse them with this beautiful, peaceful, calm energy, which can help keep their body healthier for longer. And it can be, so beneficial when we start this while they're developing in the womb, and then continue after they're born. So with that, I want to introduce you to Munira, who's our guest. She has been a mentor to me. She helped to heal my eyes when I was having a problem, and thought I was going to have surgery on my eyes. And I was like, no, I can't have any surgery on my eyes. So I went to Munira, and she helped me, and I did not have to have any surgery on my eyes, which I was so grateful for. But, as you know, this is the month of Mother's Day. And we have a lot of women in this community who are moms, or maybe they don't have children, but they're a mother within. And so I really wanted, when I thought of who would most help honor the mothers, I thought of Munira, because I love how she does this practice. And whenever I, practice along with her community in the pop-up Qigong sessions, I just feel so peaceful, so calm. And I think as moms today, we have a lot of responsibility. You know, you go to your, whether it's part-time or full-time job during the day, and then you come home to the most important job that we have, which is being the health manager of the home and helping to nurture and encourage and help our children to grow healthy and strong. And that requires that we're filling up our spiritual parenting bank, because if we get depleted, then we can't be the best parent that our children need us to be, to help them to grow and to develop in a really positive way. So I think you're going to find that this is a really positive, this will be a really positive thing for you to, if you don't know about Qigong, you haven't done it before, you will find that it is so energizing and so calming, and I just love it. And as Munira says, she is the one who brings, she has Qi joy. So she brings Qi joy to these experiences. And that is something that I have really experienced with her, and makes me really excited for the next time that I get to experience Qigong with her. So I know, Munira, that you came to this practice with your own health challenges and you found it very beneficial. Could you let our audience know, how you found Spring Forest Qigong and how it was beneficial for you?
Absolutely. First of all, thank you for letting me spread the Chi joy with
Yes.
everyone. Yeah, I was introduced to Spring Forest Qigong over 20 years ago. My children at that time were 3, 4 years old, and I was not in a very good state, mentally, physically, emotionally. I had a lot of health issues, chronic pain, low energy, and I really couldn't connect. I just didn't feel like I had the energy also for my kids. So I was introduced to Qigong by happenstance. I started off just with the home study program because I was finding that I wasn't getting any long-term relief of my pain, especially using traditional Western therapy. So at that time, I was practicing as a physical therapist. So I understand the human body, and I was a good student. I did my exercises, but I found the pain kept coming back. So it wasn't until I was introduced to Spring Forest Qigong, I just found it's a very simple practice. And I didn't understand anything about energy work or what Qigong was, but I would just follow Master Lin, the
Mhm.
founder and creator of Spring Forest, and just do these exercises half an hour every day. And these movements just were very slow, very gentle. And I just found every time I practiced, I felt lighter. And I continued to practice and every day for about a couple of months. And then I noticed at some point, I don't know when it happened, but I didn't notice my pain anymore. So
Mhm.
something had lifted. But not only that, I noticed a huge difference in just my emotional well-being. I felt happier. I felt more lively. I could connect with my kids some more. And that's really just it intrigued me to learn more. So it
Mhm.
started off just as a last resort practice, but has completely transformed and changed my life. So 20 years later, here I am teaching, sharing. I hung up my physio hat, but I love sharing this practice with everyone.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I really appreciate that you shared that story with us, because that is something that I found very powerful when I first was introduced to Master Lin, and he shared some of his experiences that led him to do Qigong, where he had arthritis in his knees and he had a bone spur on his spine where he could not get out of bed. He was in his 20s and he's bedridden, and then he had suicidal depression and just felt like, was he going to keep going in this life where he had himself a lot of pain, but couldn't even get out of bed. And then through the Qigong masters in China and the Qigong practice, he was healed himself. I think and probably know this better than I do, but my understanding is he had been through a 7-hour session with a Qigong master in this like large soccer field in China. And by the end of the 7 hours, he could actually stand up and his knees were not painful. And, his back felt better too. So it is amazing how a simple practice like this can actually help your body to heal. And it's not, in terms of my own experience, I had my own healing of my heart. And that wasn't something that happened overnight. I mean, I was doing Qigong for 10 years before I had my healing of my heart, but it was an amazing experience. And I, I mean, it was life transforming. So I know it does work and it is super helpful. So one thing that I would encourage people to do is try it, but know that it's probably, you're not going to see the benefits overnight. It's going to be something that will take time. But if you are persistent and you keep doing it, you will feel the benefits. And I'm guessing that that has been your experience too,
Oh,
Munira.
absolutely. And I love just even sharing 10 minutes of the practice. People, it's a felt practice. You can hear
Yep.
about the benefits, you can read about the benefits, but until you actually try it and experience it, then you know, but you can feel really, you just feel calmly energized. So I think that's probably the best way to move into this is just to
Oh,
share.
absolutely. Yes. Would
Yeah.
you lead us through the practice?
Absolutely, I will. And just so everyone knows that you can do the exercises sitting or standing. Always honor your body. The movements are done very slowly. There's 4 components to the practice. There's the use of the breath, there's visualization, the simple postures movement, and then there's some sound component as well. But I just want you to experience and feel it. So
Mhm.
join me, please. I'm just going to move so you can see my full body. You can start off with just a
Hands
little
up.
bit of breathing. Keep your feet about shoulder width apart and just do some gentle bouncing. And the reason we bounce is to help move the lymphatic fluids, warm up the body, prepare for the practice. And we're just letting go of any tension, any stress. So it allows us to become more present in the moment. So right now we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. A nice detoxifying breath. And you can bring your arms up over your head, relaxing the wrists, softening your shoulders. So Qigong is one of the pillars of traditional Chinese medicine. So it's kind of like acupuncture, but without the use of needles. So each posture, each movement that we do helps to direct the flow of energy. Let's bring the arms down and gently rotate. So just swing your arms around your body. So Qigong is a self-healing practice. We slow down our movements, slow down our breathing. That slows down the mind chatter. And then we help to transform any energy blockages in our body. When the energy is flowing well in our body, we feel well. Let's slow down the bouncing. And then we just gently sink into our body. So feet are connected, the knees are soft, the shoulders are relaxed. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bring the elbows out and the fingers are open. You can have a gentle smile on your face. Just this gentle act of smiling helps to release endorphins and helps you to relax your body even further. We now change our breathing pattern. We're breathing in and out through the nose. Deep and gentle breaths in, full and gentle breaths out. And we bring our awareness to an area deep behind our belly button, behind our navel, called the lower dantian. This is our vitality center. So imagining the soft light shining in your lower dantian. You can set your intention for your practice to help you release stress and tension, for healing a particular part of your body. State your intention. Then we say the spring forest passphrase in our mind. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And you feel the stillness, the quietness. Bringing your right hand, your palm will face your upper chest. Your left hand, your palm will face your navel. So keeping space between your body and your hands, space between your fingers. Take a moment just to soften into the stance, soften your forehead, your eyes, soften your shoulders, your stomach. And imagine a transparent column of light inside of your body, from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. It's okay if you can't see this light, you just say so in your mind. You may start to notice some tingling or warmth in your fingers, in your hands, as your energy channels start to open. And we move to the moving of yin and yang. Take your top hand, move it out, down and away from your body. Your inside hand slowly moves up the torso. So you create this elliptical pattern with your hands. The slower that you move, the better it allows you to feel. Allow yourself to focus on the feeling of the flow of energy with your hands. There's no right or wrong way to do this practice. You go at your own comfortable pace. Breathing in and out through your nose. And feel your spine lengthening and aligning. Allowing your heart to open and expand. So you receive this beneficial healing energy. Slowly completing the cycle. We'll end with both palms facing your navel. For females, right hand in and left hand out, and opposite for men. Breathing into your lower dantian. Exhale. As we move to the breathing of the universe, inhale, floating the elbows. The hands will follow, gently bending your knees. Exhale, elbows come in, hands will follow. So you gently straighten the knees. Keeping a softness throughout, inhaling and expanding. Exhale. You may notice or feel a compression of energy between your hands. We're coordinating the breath with the movement. We're going at your own comfortable breathing rate. Focus on the feeling between your hands. This particular movement is especially beneficial for your lungs, for your skin. Helps to balance the energy inside and outside of your body. Slowly completing the cycle, ending with both palms facing each other. Breathing into your lower dantian. Exhale. And we'll complete with the joining of yin and yang. Imagine there's an energy ball between your hands. Gently start to roll this energy ball. Keeping space between your fingers. Imagine your own body's energy is inside of this ball, being completely renewed, completely balanced. You can even imagine your baby's energy inside of this ball. You send peaceful and calming energy, healing energy, balancing energy, supporting yourself, supporting your baby. Bringing your awareness to the feeling between your hands. Slowly completing the cycle. Breathing into your lower dantian. Exhale. Just placing the palms of your hands on your navel. Completing the practice, we harvest the chi. Visualize that energy ball filled with light, spinning faster and faster, getting brighter and brighter and smaller, turning into a small energy pill, the Dan, which we tuck in deep behind our navel. Please take 3 gentle deep breaths. As you bring your awareness back to your room and back to your body, let's rub the hands together. And you can massage your face to help bring you out of the meditation. So this is a moving meditation. Want to make sure we're grounded. And let's massage your ears, top to bottom. Ah, so
Oh
that
my goodness. Munira, I just feel rejuvenated. And
it wasn't very long. I didn't count and time that, but it doesn't take long. And it's amazing
doesn't
how people with even no experience, they can allow themselves to soften, to deepen, and to get into that relaxation mode.
exactly. And I think just hopefully, even if you don't feel completely calm and peaceful and relaxed today, if you do this practice, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes a day, my experience is give it 3 months. Try it every day for 3 months. You are going to feel the benefit of this practice, and it will be so helpful for your baby. Um, and maybe you could share a little, a couple other things that people may want to do to give positive energy to their baby when it starts to grow and the belly's getting a little bigger and
Absolutely. I love a simple practice. Our hands are so powerful. And in the center of our hands, that connects to our heart. So a simple way that you can connect with your baby, send healing, balancing energies, you rub your hands together, visualize light flowing from your heart down your arms, and then you can place your hands on your belly. You can even massage your belly, visualize, and just send a healing message. Sending your love, peaceful vibration to your baby, to all the cells in your body as you massage. So that's a simple tip that you can do. Not only can you do that for your for your baby, but any part of your body that you're having any discomfort with it, you can also do the same kind of thing. It's called palming. So
yeah.
that's something that simple, but a quick chi tip, just to send some love and light.
Right. Well, thank you for explaining that. That not only can you do that for your baby, but say you have your shoulders bothering you, you can send that healing energy and light to your shoulder after you rub your hands together. Can you tell people how they can get in touch with you, Manira, and maybe your pop-up qigong so they could,
Yeah.
be in a community? It's a global community. It's beautiful.
Yes, I actually have a pop-up tonight at 6 p.m. Mountain, but my website is my name, just munirajiwa.ca. So Munira jiwa.ca. I have the pop-ups. They're free to attend, and it's amazing. We get quite a few people coming from all over the world, and the energy can be felt. So
Yes.
it's a half-hour session. So it's a great way, just if you're curious, you want to learn more, come and join.
Yes. Yes, thank you for that. And I highly recommend people attend tonight. If it's you said 6 Mountain Time,
Yeah,
so it'd be like 8 o'clock Eastern Time and 5 o'clock Pacific Time.
Pacific. Yeah.
Yeah. But and then Munira also teaches level 1 that, if people want to go further into this, it'd be a great way to do that. If people want to get in touch with me, my website is aureliecormier.com, and it's the Intentional Wellness Parenting page, and I help people in pregnancy. If you go to my workshop section, I have a workshop coming up this Thursday, and how to create optimal resilience in pregnancy. And because I love to help people to start right from that very first dividing cell to be healthy and strong for life. So I hope that you have found this helpful. I know myself, I feel so calm, so peaceful, so rejuvenated right now. And so another way that we celebrate Mother's Day this month. And I hope you'll join us again next month, third Tuesday of every month, 2:30 to 3 Eastern and 12:30 to 1 Pacific time. Mountain time. uh, so,
Thank you. Thanks
yeah.
so much, Aurelie.
Oh, I'm so glad that you could do this. I really appreciate it.
It's an honor. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Bye-bye. You've been listening to the Intentional Wellness Parenting Show with Aurelie Cormier and Dr. Pat, where we set an intention to create healing and wellness every living day. Tune into Transformation Talk Radio every third Tuesday of each month at 11:30 a.m. Pacific and 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time for more guidance and support. Beyond this, I offer workshops to focus on your good health while reducing risk of disease, especially cancer, so you can do more of what you love and spend less time being sick. What I know for sure is that this is especially beneficial for couples who are pregnant, have young children, or teens, as you will give yourself and kids the greatest chance of living a longer, healthier life. So please join us at the Intentional Wellness Parenting Show. For more information, visit aureliecormier.com.